can see this awesome event and want to join it. Now, if you guys have not taken advantage of, hold on, just making sure. Oh, apparently I'm grabbing a real red on my ink pad. Okay, hold on. Making sure it's showing up. There you go. Perfect. So it's all set. And then I'm coming back to Zoom. No, I'm not. Where did Zoom go? Ugh, I hate electronics. My husband came home from Texas and he literally heard me screaming, why? Why, Zoom? Why? That's what he was hearing. And then he's like trying to tell us his stories. And I was like, no, not having it. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Let me see. There it is. Got it. So if you guys don't hit got it, it's not going to authorize that, just so you know. And you're working on my laptop and my screen. So you're going to see the side of me. It's not always my best side. I'm really sorry. And I'm actually probably going to end up putting my hair up because I don't have the heater going yet. So hold on. Having my Zoom say it wasn't going to work, I was like, no, really? Tonight? Of all nights. Okay, so let's put this bad boy up, grab the presents, and then we're going to create together. So if you have your adhesives, you're going to want to grab that. You're going to want to grab a pen or a marker to scratch off your bingos when we do that. And then there will be prizes that will win today. So I'm super excited. Everybody who is able to join, actually everybody who's ordered in the last year will be receiving a package from me in the mail. Who knows when the post will get it to you. We're hoping to ship it next week. We're taking our family photos, but it has been gray here in in Indiana, so gray. And so we want to make sure that we took it when it wasn't like pitch gray outside. And I think that's going to be Sunday before we rush off to church. So one of those days, you know, it's kind of crazy, but I'm hoping to have it all shipped out Tuesday, and there'll be gifts in all of those packages as my thank you for joining. If you've won a package today, we will have you guys pay for that shipping to have it come to you, but we have quite a bit of things. So let me go grab that. You can enjoy my pretty tinfoil wall and crafting wall. I'll be right back. Hold on.
While we're waiting, where is everyone from?
I'm from South Carolina.
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Wow.
I'm in Ohio.
Okay. I'm in Markle with Jamie.
Oh. How nice you get together with her.
Once in a while. She is so busy.
Well,
our schedules don't always align.
Yeah. Did you get any of that snow yet up there?
We haven't gotten it here.
we haven't either.
Well, no.
I think those further west are not being so lucky.
We had 3 inches of rain here in the last day and a half. So we're really glad it wasn't cold.
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. South Carolina will get some, but it's just usually a little bit, which is fine with me.
They're
From
saying
I was from northern New York, and I had snow all of my life until 20 years ago when I moved down here. So
they're saying we might have a white Christmas. So we'll see.
That would be wonderful.
Right? I know. Last year we got snow. My first Christmas in the Hoosier land. We got snow the day after Christmas. So do you remember that, Stacey? I don't know if you remember that, but I was driving home and all of a sudden snowing. So I called my girlfriend who's from Michigan who lives here, and she goes, "It's a day late, but it's a white Christmas." I was like, "I know." She's like, "Don't be driving in it. You're not that good yet." I was like, "What?" Okay.
Excuse me.
And then when I join with my phone, I got to make sure that it it's never as fast as I would like, y'all. But then I was born impatient, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that just happens the older you get. You don't have
Especially when
patience.
technology is involved.
You don't have patience like you used to have.
Mm,
I can vouch for that.
right? Ay vey. Okay. Stupid electronics. Okay. Let me just copy meeting numbers. And no, I didn't want to copy all of it. Just want to copy one. 852. And then I have fat fingers, so of course it like deletes numbers as I'm typing it. Whatever, electronics. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to exit audio on here for just a second so I can do it on my phone. So hold on. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm super stoked to see y'all today. Let me see here. There we go. Awesome. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that we can turn the camera. Sure, that would be easy. Oh, there we go. Nope. Yep. Okay. So welcome, you guys. I'm so happy you're here. Woohoo! I even bought a cute little Charlie Brown Merry Christmas shirt for you guys because it's of course about you and not me. What? No.
It's adorable.
Isn't it fun? So
Yes.
who doesn't
It's
love
cute.
Charlie Brown? I love me some Charlie. And his sweet little sad persona. Okay, so I didn't get to get a head count on who received the package yet. So but hopefully your catalogs will be receiving soon, and then you'll be receiving a happy mail package from me in the very near future. And I've got to go to here. Nope, I can't see if other people are commenting, so that's my struggle right now. Nope. Okay. Well, if you're commenting and you are on the other channels, just in case anybody is here, I cannot respond while I'm doing Zoom, and quite logically, that's fine, Anita. We'll miss you, and I know you'll whip it out like nobody's business. But if you're joining us from all the other channels to enjoy our channel, we have quite a few people that were supposed to be on tonight, but with the holidays, it's gone a little crazy. So I'm so glad you guys were able to join. Yay! We're here to celebrate together, and we're going to be crafting with the all new catalog. The new catalog is across the room. I'm gonna go run and get it. Goodness, you'd think I'd be more prepared than this, but then again, if you know me, that's not always the case. So just laugh along. And at least you can celebrate me being honest with how cool this is. Or not pulled together, maybe. took my girls out to this really cute town of Marion today to go Christmas shopping. And so we thought it'd be 3 hours and we were out 6. Sure, that's normal. Okay, so I have our new catalogs, if you guys can see down here. If you're not able to see the screen, you should, as long as I'm talking, that screen should pop up. Are you guys all able to see where the catalogs are?
Yes.
Awesome. So it is against policy for me to show the inside. We can all do a collective boo, but we will be a rule follower today. Not every day. If you know me, that's not the truth, but you know, let's not break this rule and get in trouble like we had issues with Stampin' Up! Last year. So, but God is in charge. We're all here together. So this is our celebration. It will be 2 months this year, you guys. And there will not be a second celebration. They had introduced a second celebration, but they are not going to continue with that. So this is here for you. It starts January 5th. So there you go. And this is the mini catalog. It is lush. It is loaded. It is hard to not pick something from every single page. And yesterday we had a group of stampers get together that are part of my crafting club, and we were playing with the new stuff. So I was going to give you a sneak peek of what we created, and then we will create what I sent to you. So this is a really fun little vintage queen bee card. We did a variety of watercoloring techniques that were involved. So when you look there, you can see we have a really fun vintage, and I will do a tutorial on how to do some watercoloring coming up. But this is one of my favorite stamp sets. And the joke about it is be careful where you put that queen. You don't necessarily want to call everybody a queen bee. Just saying. Maybe you do, and they don't know it. What? No, wait, I'll be nice. I'm sorry. Okay. So then we have the cutest little fox. This box is so adorable. And this is part of a new collection. Again, we watercolored with a very unique way. If you know me, I love my Wink of Stella. And so our little Foxy was watercolored with a Wink of Stella, Cajun Craze, Balmy Blue, and Old Olive and Crushed Curry. Really cute. And he stands out with this new designer series paper that every single page has shininess on it. And so this is the new embossing folder. And we used Wink of Stella to color each raindrop. So it was really a fun way to have those raindrops raise and then have some more sparkliness on it. And that was actually the favored card yesterday by the crafters. This was their favorite. That owl, that collection, you guys, if you haven't seen it, when you do, it's retro cool. It is a nod to the 60s and 70s cartoon characters. And it's so pretty, so pretty. And then this is a really beautiful, dainty floral set, and we watercolored with Wink of Stella again. And this is a technique that makes it look like you painted your image. It's not stamped. It looks like you painted it with a watercolor brush. And so I've given that tutorial again. I'll probably do another one with this. It was really fun to see one of my most amazing stampers. She struggled with this, and I was floored because she's amazing at everything she touches with crafting. And then by the second card, the fox, she was like, oh, I get it. She got how to work with the Wink of Stella. It's just different when you're watercoloring with different platforms. But this is that new, gorgeous, very artsy designer series paper. This is the coordinating stamp set and the coordinating dies that die cut it out. And then you'll see that beautiful sagey peekaboo right behind. So we were creating those yesterday, and today we're creating with you now. Okay, so you guys should receive this in a cellophane wrapped package from Stampin' Up! In the very, it should be any day now. Now, if you don't receive it, please make sure you let me know. And if you haven't shopped with me in the last year, which all of you have, but anybody's stream watching has not, you can receive all of these fun free classes and more when you do that. And this is also open to our Getting Crafty family. They get to join all of my online events anytime for free. And so that's really fun. It's an extra bonus of getting extra Jamie and your discount. So yay. Okay, I'm going to put this bad boy aside. And then our big prize of the day today is going to be a brand new Stamparatus. So if you've not used a Stamparatus, oh, look at Stacy. She's already clapping. She's like, yes. If you haven't used a Stamparatus, it's an amazing placement tool. We did create with this, was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago with a fun fold? It would have been 2 weeks ago. And we used it with the gingerbread house. So this does have some earth magnets into it, and you got to be careful when you're playing with those. Other than that, don't rub it on your chest if you have a pacemaker. That's the warning, basically. Don't swallow the magnets, please. That would suck because they can't give you an MRI and find them. That would be bad. Very, very bad. So that Stamparatus will be our big third bingo of the night. Now, you guys will get to speak up, and I'm going to put some stamp sets on here, and you can pick a stamp set that you like. So we're going to pick 2 more stamp sets. We have Enjoy the Moment.
Can I
This is a
interrupt?
bunch.
Can
I'm sorry,
I?
babe?
I cannot see if I'm supposed to be able to see your desk, I can't see it.
So then scroll to the side, and you should be able to see, like if you scroll one way or the other.
Switch camera?
Nope. You should be able to just touch the screen and flip it to the side. It should have 3 little dots on the bottom. And I'm assuming Anita and Bonnie are able to see it, and Denise will probably comment yay.
Yes, I can see it.
Oh, good. Thanks, Anita. So on an iPad or an iPhone, you'll have 3 dots, and you can turn it to the side if you see it. And you should see a screen that looks like the Brady Bunch. And then you should also see one solo screen that is my voice alone. So,
Oops,
oopsie.
I lost you.
Don't lose me. I'm lost on my own well enough. My sweet friend Bonnie was trying to give me directions today, and I was like, no, that means nothing to me. Stop speaking in Greek. Even if I knew where I was going, I wouldn't know where I was going.
Oh, well, just a minute.
Okie dokie. So we have quite a few, and so you guys can tell me to narrow it down, but we'll need to pick 2 of them. We also have this beautiful set called Blossoms in Bloom.
I got the gallery view. That's it. I can
Okay.
see.
Okay, so we have Blossoms in Bloom, and then we have Enjoy the Moment. Those are our 2 currently. You can have a background stamp sets, and we have 1 of 2 that you guys can pick from. We have Knit Together, which is a really fun for the holidays, for all year long. It's a very texture looking knit pattern, and we have Stacked the Stone. I love the Stacked Stone. It's fabulous. You guys can choose 1 of those. And then we have, I'm not going to put them all out because that's probably way too much. Yeah. Okay. So these are the ones I'm going to come down to. We have Welcoming Woods, which is a beautiful stamp set. It's perfect for the winter weather. You can do cardinals, you can do snowflakes, you can do falling leaves, you can do spring, you can do all the seasons quite literally. And then you have Seascape. So that's a really great stamp set as well. So if you guys want to call out or write a stamp set that you like, I can narrow it down really quick. And the winner, the top 2 will get put down. So I'm watching for Denise's comments. I'm making sure that you guys all give me a shout out. Blooms. Okay, so we have a vote for Blooms.
Welcoming Woods.
Welcoming Woods.
Woods.
Oh,
Welcoming
we've got-
Woods.
Okay, we've got 2 for Welcoming Woods. Woods as well for Stacy. Alrighty. Okay, give me a second one, girls.
I like the first stamp set.
To
Mhm.
enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one too.
Okie doke. Okie doke. So you guys have Welcoming Woods, and we have Enjoy the Moment. So we will be playing those in between each card. So we're going to start with your guys' cards, and then we will do our bingo. So you'll need to scratch those bingo cards as you go. So if you have your bingos, they will be a variety of colors. That does not matter if they're all in one color. That doesn't matter either. They're come assorted, so we don't have to worry about that. And in order to make this fair, I have bingo playing cards, but I will tell you, I am not a person who can flip cards, like do that thing with my fingers. I don't know what it's called. Sorting? I don't know.
Shuffling.
Shuffling. That's the word. So I want to go through real quick because it's been a little while since I've used the manual set. Usually I use my phone and we do it digitally, but this is going to be, and I literally shuffle like a 5-year-old. So you can imagine how pathetic I am. I should call my husband, but he won't come up the stairs. It doesn't matter. That's one benefit. My kids don't like to go up the stairs. So there you go. Where's mom? Nobody knows. And they call my cell phone. I don't answer. They look outside and I can hear them downstairs. Mom's car's still here. Where'd she go? I go down to the basement. Can't find me. I have the dogs looking for me. Dogs go up to the attic door and bark. Do we play one card at a time? Yes, Denise. Good question. So you guys will play one card at a time. And then at the end of that card, whoever wins, everybody needs to show me that they're going to go through and just like scratch across it and then show me. And then we'll toss that card to the side. I generally trust everybody, but I've had people try to steal through the bingo before, which is weird. I know, Carol, weird, right? But there are people in this world. So, and I create these in my head and then I send them to you guys. And then I don't remember what I created. So that is the joy of Jamie. There you go. Okay, so we're going to look for your elongated card. It should look like this, and it should look like that. That's a good idea, Denise. And you can text me because I can see it. Now, my daughter did run this through, so hopefully your J is not crooked. Mine is. Otherwise, it's a whimsical joy. It was supposed to be straight, but she was cranking through. And this is the new designer series paper. And can we all do a collective? Yeah, I love this paper. So pretty. You should have all your bits and bobbles in here. And this is going to create an elongated card. This is that same die that you saw on that watercolored card, but this is done here in Mossy Meadow. So pretty. I love it. These dainty flowers. I can't tell you the names of sweets because I haven't played with them enough. And even if I do, I can't remember people's names. So there you go. Stamp sets are lower than people on my totem pole. So what we do is whenever I'm using an elongated card, we sell our envelopes for this here. And I often will just throw it on my table to see where it lands. Well, okay, my measuring table, right? And so I look at it and it is 8 3/4 by 3 3/4. So what you're going to want to do is you'll go down a little bit on those measurements and then you'll double it up. So I know that it's going to be less. So that's how I come up with my measurements when it comes to elongated cards. You can use those business style envelopes to create a long card and just use those envelopes but remember, they're not designed acid free. So you just want to be careful if you're including something that's precious in it, that maybe you throw a tissue paper inside or you throw a piece of copy paper around it before you throw it in, depending on the envelope. Some higher quality ones don't have that problem, but if you bought like the inexpensive ones, there you go. And it's not a dig or anything. It's just c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Who wants to spend money on envelopes that pays bills? Oh, not me. It should come scored for you guys already. So we're going to go ahead and give a good impression. Now, I always, as you guys might know, I do the impressing from behind. That leaves a slightly shiny mark on the back of your cardstocks. And this is a really subtle way to hide that. So this became a card with very little waste, but it's one piece of thick, basic white cardstock. And then we're going to be using Mossy Meadow, rich raspberry, and this stunning designer series paper with this process. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, always pause to look at the back. And my daughter said this quite honestly. If she didn't die cut it, because you guys don't have the dies yet, she had to. She was like, I don't know which side I would have picked. And it's legit, you guys. It is really pretty. So that is really an easy thing to do. Now, if you can have some creative inspiration right now. You can do dimensionals, or you can do multi-purpose adhesive in between, or a tear tape, whatever makes you happy. So you can put that down pretty easy. You will need a multi-purpose liquid adhesive or dimensionals to complete these projects, or an aligned adhesive. So I'm going to use dimensionals because, of course, that's just fun. It's fun to add layers and dimension. A fair warning: if you're sending any cards with too many levels of dimensionals, the postmaster may, even though they hand stamp it, other postmaster stations may be cranky and not do it correctly. So you want to just be kind of careful not to, OD on the dimensionals. I'm going to move hold on one second. My cord is right here. I'm going to move that so I'm not hitting it so much. So just pull up your dimensionals. Be careful not to leave those little skins anywhere that you're going to end up creating on top of. They're hard to get, in my opinion, when they're down a little bit. So you want to be kind of careful. As you start using your dimensional sheet, you'll find that bottom piece is kind of clingy. And so not like a bad boyfriend or a crying toddler. I'm just saying, in a good way. So as you put your scraps on it, it will kind of pull it down, right? And that's what we want. So on a side note, I am doing a very special diet because of our autoimmune, and I think that's going to be a big part of healing for my kids and I. But I have to say, I'm really excited. I am down 8.2 pounds this week.
Nice.
So if you guys are
Woohoo!
finding that you're inflamed, or I got to the point where about a week ago, my joint started swelling and it was hard to move my hand. And, you know, we are in the industry where I like to craft and I like to use my hands. So I went to my crochet circle and our yarn club actually. And I was struggling to just do the crocheting. And so this is an anti-inflammatory diet, and I'm doing the most extreme of them. And I also gave up coffee. I know, Carol. I saw that. I'm just saying, if you know me, I don't like to give up my coffee, but I did. So it's been an interesting adventure, but I'm super stoked about the lack of inflammation. Now, I did include all of the letters in your card. If you don't see it, it might be in your the bottom of your envelope. So you want to, yep, see, there's my joy. And I sent it because A, you own this, and B, you can create something else. These are our new alphabet dies, and they come with, you guys, 2 of every vowel. That is so happy because you can then spell out words much easier with that. And then my daughter used a sticky Post-it note kind of piece to hold the letters together. But I have some great tips on how to do it otherwise that will hold your letters straighter. And don't use bent boards. I think that's what my sweet girl did. And so they're a little whimsical for us tonight. Now, let's put this bad boy together. And the whole packet of paper has, if you haven't noticed, at the back of that designer series paper,
Any letters?
it has like are you missing letters, Mel?
Yep.
Okay, so you should
Okay.
be. That kills me. I think I owe you cards. Anyway, so if you look here, I'll look. Oy vey. It should be in your envelope, or it might have fallen on your table. The girls were really careful to try to make sure they put every letter in. The only letter you need right now is your centerpiece of your O. Now, this is where you can get a little bit more creative. If you want to highlight the back of that paper, look how it looks so pretty with the green there, you guys. Can you see that? I'm going to lift it up so you can see that. I like it.
Mhm.
But if you don't
Yeah.
like that, you can put the white side down, and that looks as beautiful. I'm going to go green because it's fun. It's fun to be funky. Maybe. There it is.
Not in either envelope.
You're missing the center, Denise. I wonder when you guys opened the card if it slid. So can you look around? I hate to.
No.
It's not. Okay, I will make sure. Can you message me what I need to
That's
send you,
okay.
and I will send it to you anyway. It doesn't hurt me, honey. It's like really easy to do.
I don't have it either, but I think I'm just going to use the green side of the outline instead.
That'll be fun. Yeah. Then you guys should have these dainty, this beautiful little wreath-like spring of green. I hope you all have your spring. This die cut's so easy to use and oh so pretty. This here I'm actually going to use with our multi-purpose liquid adhesive. And I like when you have something like this, if you're going to mail it, putting it in and out of an envelope when it has little leaves on it can be challenging. So kind of eyeball it first and figure out where you want your joy to be. Do you want it to kind of frame the words up here? That's really pretty. So I can bring that up to the camera. It can go across the top, just like so. You can really play with the placement of it. So just be careful when you're putting it in and out of an envelope that those little leaves can snag, and you don't want that.
Jamie, can you hear me?
I can.
Well, now what do I do? I don't have.
Oh, you muted yourself again, Bon. Bon. She is sweet like a bonbon, y'all. Okay, you have to unmute yourself, Bonnie. And then if you want, I don't know what you're not seeing, babe.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know, I do
Yes.
not have the inside of the zero of the O either.
Okay. So I need you guys, you can tell me when we're on live and I can get it to you, boo. I'll actually be in, I'll be in your neck of the way.
I've got the letter joy. I'm just going to turn it upside down and the green shows and it still looks all right.
That's really cool. I loved Carol's suggestion on that. That's a really good one. So I'm really sorry if you guys don't get it. But you should have the JOY and you can create now another card. This is a really versatile way for you guys to get double the whammy. You can make a card and then make a second card with your outlines. But I really love it. I love these narrow, tall. So they are, I'm trying to remember how tall they are. I think they're 1.5 inches. They are 1.5 inches tall letters. So that is really nice when you're doing your card making.
That's really pretty paper. Is that new paper?
It is all brand new. So this is our celebration paper. And so every $50 you spend, you can pick one of the many items in the celebration catalog.
Ooh.
And there is a lot, I have to say, but let me see if I can, I'm not allowed to show you the insides, and that's what gets me.
That's okay.
But I will show you the packet of paper just because I can do that, which is silly, right? Well, it's across the room, so never mind. Actually, while you guys are creating, I'm going to grab it because I can't wait. I want to show you.
It's ready. So did you find some good bargains today when you were shopping?
I did. There's we don't have in my town, there's not any shopping. There's one little boutique. So we are commonly driving a half hour either way. Actually, we can get some shopping about 10 minutes from us in Bluffton or Huntington. But so this it's called Dainty Flowers. So we went to TJ Maxx and the girls were each had their own shopping cart. And my 16-year-old works and my 14-year-old saves up all the little work that she does for neighbors. And it was fun to see them like hunting the prices. And does this really what so-and-so would like? And so this is that free designer series paper. If you guys want to peek, I'm going to give you a sneak peek real quick. So each page, as you know, is double-sided. And they're all watercolory looking. Bonnie, how you doing, boo? You're unmuted, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how to keep it muted. I mean, keep it.
You're probably hitting something on your phone, babe. And I don't know because I don't have an Android.
I have a thing that says I have to tap every time to speak. So do I have to leave it there or do I just go to another little dot?
I don't know because it doesn't do that on my iPhone, so I don't know. Deb's laughing. She's like,
Okay.
Nope.
I can see all the other ladies. I can see all the other ladies. I don't know if they're seeing me.
We can just we can't see you because you don't have your camera on. So this is that collection. This is that one page that we used today. So it's double-sided with that there. And then it has some great vines and frames that you can use. Imagine with all the die cutting, but then when you see the back and these watercolory looks, y'all,
Pretty.
she's pretty. And then it has this great little nature one that's green with polka dots. You know me and my polka dots. Love me some polka dots. And then all purple, which is so my friend Sharon. She's not on here today, but that is so her. And
Me
then
too.
really great. You too. That's right. And then all these this botanicals makes me so excited because we're going to have the most beautiful flowers this year. I've spent so much money on bulbs and seeds that I'm determined to get a green thumb, whether I have it or not. We'll see.
Good luck.
Right? And then I'll sneak peek you guys the embellishments, just a sampling of some of the embellishments that we have coming your way. These are adhesive F milky dots. They're remind me of like mauve pearls. They're frosted a little bit and they're shiny. So pretty. But then these, y'all, these are pearls. They are iridescent and they're flat, but they're round and you just want to play with them. So pretty. Then we have these really pretty iridescent, milky, they're not sequins, they're rhinestones. We have gold sequins. They're all adhesive backed. Then we have these gold, pink, and blue sequins. They're the pastels. And we're back. So we're going to be playing with our next card will probably be, or one of the cards will be tied to this collection here. And if you remember that fox that we stamped, they actually have the whole designer series paper available, and there is a shiny on every single page. So if you can see, the bunny's coat shines, the turtle shell shines, the raindrops shine. It's
love the
so
rain.
whimsical. I know. It's
Yeah.
and then it has this gorgeous field. So if you have any children or grandchildren in your life, or just you, honestly, I would put this up. I think it's so pretty. And then it has some really fun backgrounds. This is perfect for spring, those puffy clouds, you know, oh, so yummy. And these all coordinate with the die cuts. So what you're going to be using today, because you don't have the stamp set yet, is you're going to be using the die cuts. And so you can literally get so much from this packet of paper, and the backs are really vibrant and fun and whimsical. Then you have rain, and it's shiny and it's textured, and you should be
Yes.
able to see
Love it.
that. I love it. And then you have another rainy piece, but it's lighter, right? And it's heavier on the top. This is a great one if you're going to create some kind of framed art. Be really easy to use, but then look at that back. I know.
Mhm.
And then we have more of those really cute little whimsical characters. These do not coordinate with the die cuts. The pig may, but I don't think it does. If there's no dies to match, then you can either fussy cut or use them on your own. And then the back is colorful raindrops. There's so this is very retro to me. It reminds me of my childhood, of the 70s. Growing up, that was all the cool cartoons, you know, back in the day. And I don't know what they're doing with the anime nowadays. I'm not an anime girl, so my kids love it. But I was like, you don't know the genre I grew up with. But then again, my son pointed out that Skeletor, my brother watched, was not really beautiful art. So there you go. So it's a very beautiful collection. We're going to play a hand of bingo right now, and then I'll show you guys product as we're going. I did, if you guys do not know, today is free shipping on any orders over $75. So if you have anything you want to grab before the end of the year, those limited edition dies that came with the peach set, and the apple set, I mean, there was 4 sets, if I remember correctly, or is there 6? I can't remember. It's on the clearance rack right now. So if you wanted to get those coordinating dies and you didn't get them, this is time to get them. So grab one of your bingo cards and a pen or a marker. And I hope you enjoyed your joyful card today, because this makes me happy. Yeah. And then it will fit inside your elongated envelope, and you can mail this just normal. Now, if you're mailing something and you have embellishments on the front, you guys, if you don't know my secret, it's to flip your card around. So when you put it in the envelope, your card front is protected and it doesn't snag in any of the machines. So it's a really easy way to send a card that way. These elongated envelopes come in 3 colors though. So when you order the pack, you can't order just white or just gray or just the green. So you'll have some variety with that. I'm going to put that
Okay.
down here and move this over here so we can bingo it all up.
Get-o.
So if everybody can see where my hands are, that's what you're going to need. And we're going to play bingo. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a T. So now that T can be anywhere. It can look like a perfect T. It can be a cross. It can be at the bottom. It can be any row as long as it intersects across one upper and lower, one whole letter up and down, and one side to side. So as you're going through, I recommend that you mark everything off as we're going through until you catch that you have bingo. And you want to yell it out. And Bonnie's going to have to touch some button on her screen, and I can't help her. Next time, if it's evening though, because Bonnie don't want to come out in the evening, especially after a long day. Okay, I'm going to do my little shuffly fancy style. And so I know Carol's laughing at me like a toddler, y'all, just like a toddler. My dad, we played canasta growing up. I don't know if anybody knows the game of canasta, but that was our family game growing up. And Grandpa had multiple card, like, 'cause I think you have to have multiple decks, if I remember correctly. I haven't played it in quite a few years. And a minimum of 2 decks, but I think you get up to like 4 decks. And he had one of those card sorters, and I have one, but they're really loud. It's like, oh, I don't know if that'll go well over online. That might last your ears. And it's across the room, and who knows if the batteries are in it, because we are Jamie. Y'all need to embrace the chaos of okay, they can't even put them in right. Carol's laughing. I mean, she's like, girl, you need some help. Okay, on many levels, babe, on many levels. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, first card is I-28. I-28. Our second card is G57. G57. N43. N43. N42. N42. B6. B6. Oh, it's such a good vitamin. B13. B13. B8. Uh-oh, we might have an issue. B8. I'm gonna not take a chance. Let's just kind of like that. I don't know. Nope, B2. B, B2. B2. N37. N37. N31. N31. I-22. I-22. N41. N41. N32. N32. Oh goodness, we're in the N section. N33. N33. If this is N, I'm shuffling again. My weird baby shuffle, but whatever. Oh goody, B1. B9. B9. It's more like BU, y'all. BU. N34. N34. I-21. I-21.
There's no O's in there.
Not yet. I know. Remember toddler shuffling, y'all. I'm so sorry. I-16.
I'm just joking.
I know, but I'm like, do I try to shuffle?
I'm just joking. I'm
I know.
just joking.
I'm really classy here. I-17. Come on, where's the O's? I-17. I-18. I-18. I-24. Oh goodness. I-24. N-40. N-40. O-74. Hey, there it is.
Yay.
O-74. Silly O's. G-58. G-58. G-52. G-52. G56. We're in the G section again. G56. G53. G53. Goodness. O65. O65. O62. O62. G51. G51. B12. Another good vitamin. B12.
Mhm.
B10. B10. I-25. I-25. Oh, no, I-20. I-20. That was me testing you. You're awake, right?
Mhm.
O-75. O-75. G59. G59. O-68. O-68. O-64. O-64. G60. G60. O-61. O-61. O-70. O-70. G47. G47. O-72. O-72. I-23.
Bingo.
Oh, Melanie
Has to
got
be a T.
bingo! Okay, just flash your card up.
I got the eyes going all the way down. And
Good.
the one where it's one going all the way across. All
Bravo!
the way down there, all the way there.
That's awesome. Now we're going to figure out how to shuffle, not like a toddler. Okay. We can figure this out, you guys. We can figure it out.
See it good?
I did, Boo. Everybody
Good
show me your
job.
cards. Yep, you're good, sweetheart. And then I'm going to let
Okay.
you pick your stamp set. You guys show me your cards and cross them or tear them out in front of me so I can see. There we go. Look at you getting all rippy. Nice. Okay. So we will sort that. And you get to choose, my dear. Do you want Welcoming Woods or Enjoy the Moment?
Maybe enjoy the moment. I like those flower things. They're
pod?
weeds. They're weeds,
Yeah.
really.
They're all seed. Yeah, I see yours too, Denise. Thank you. They're all seed pods. I think that's really neat. So that is all yours, sister. It's
Okay.
all yours. Let me put a sticky note on it, maybe. Yeah. Here we go.
I never win anything.
Oh, that's not true.
I usually never win anything.
It's your lucky night.
It's my lucky day.
Jamie, I'm ripping mine. You can't see
Thank
me.
But I trust you, Boo. I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Are you girls ready for card number 2? Card
Yes.
number 2. That's the bingo for you. Okay. And oh, it looks like I got 2 of card number 2. I'm really hoping that means everybody got their cards. Okay, so you should have a blue card. You're going to look for the blue card and slip out all your goodness onto the table.
I know. That was a surprise.
Yay!
All those
Okay.
little flowers.
So as a heads up, you have that gray rain. If you haven't felt that, feel that
I
slickery
know.
rain.
I love it.
And you will have a variety of animals. So I don't know what you got. But I have the
Look at the
cutest little.
fox.
You're the foxy lady. I have the bun bun. Oh, you have a
Oh,
bun
you
bun
got the
too,
bunny too.
Carol? What do we
Yeah.
have? Stacy, what do you have? A turtle? And Denise got the turtle. What do you have, Deb?
Oh,
She
you
got
got
the
the
turtle too.
Love it.
Bonnie, what did you get?
I got the little bunny.
Yay! And they're so happy. Even the fox's little sassy smile. I love it. Okay. So you guys should see if you spill out, look for little embellishments. You guys will see little embellishments. Now, you can use multi-purpose liquid adhesive on those or mini glue dots. Those are your best. Now, this collection comes with this embossing folder. And then, so we were recently playing with that. If you remember, I showed you those other cards that we were playing with my crafting group. And we colored the raindrops. You can do it in a variety of ways. You can use daubers, but we use the Wink of Stella in an ink pad. And so you can have a lot of fun with how to use that folder. But we embossed that for you. So it's going to make sure that you go ahead and impress your bone folder across the back there. And I could have swore it had an extra piece of cardstock that framed that out, but mine doesn't have it. So maybe yours doesn't either. I gave them a gray one, but I'm guessing they didn't stuff it in. See, I have free labor. This is the blessing of being a
Yes.
mom. They get to learn a little bit. Now, if you're going to use a tape runner of any sort for adhesive on the back of these. So for example, if you were to use our adhesive runner, just like so, if you went across the back, you would take a good chance of flattening out the embossed image that you have on the other side. So I don't ever do that. What you can do is a variety of things, but anything that you apply, you want to make sure that you apply it to the flat part on the back so that you're not getting a good adhesive. So I'm going to go in and just kind of put some lines across the back here of my embossed piece. Don't press too hard. You don't want to shift that embossed out. Now, our embossing cutter, the Stampin' Cut and emboss machine, it does do 2,500 pounds of pressure. And so I love simple tools. It's a great lesson to do with kids and super fun. Now, it's really fun to watch out. Something important to watch out for is that your hands aren't dirty when you just did what I did. So if you had ink or anything and you went across it, it will transfer, right? And so then you just have a rainbow or whatever that you just did, right? Unintentional or not. So we have dancing in the rain. We have walking in the rain. We have whatever you want. I kind of envisioned it like this. And then you're going to use, these are the little daisy embellishments that come with this set. So she just literally grabbed a pinch and put it into every card. So if you have more than the next person, we aren't going to get cranky. We aren't. I told Bonnie, I don't know if I told anybody else about this story about women who got into a fist fight at one of my crafting classes that I was teaching, and two older women, and they shoved each other and one fell down right on her rump. And it was because I was passing all of the supplies in one direction and she didn't get the card. So she thought the other lady was getting favoritism. And so she pushed the other lady over, and they were clearly grandmas. I just think it was so funny. I was like, well, not funny. At the time I was like, holy cannoli. But say you didn't like the rain, you could have put the pink side down. It's up to you. So we're going to go ahead and just put that little gloomy rain right in the middle. And you can, again, use whatever adhesive you want. I'm using Stampin' Dimensional adhesive. I just love the addition of some dimension. It adds a little interest to your card. And that little bunny is so happy. And another really fun thing to do, you guys, is take it off of the square. So for example, he's half on, half off. That creates interest when you do that. So that does not look, people are going to look at that and they'll look back 3 or 4 times before it registers everything. So you don't have to, but it's a really fun way to catch somebody's eye. And with whimsical critters like this, and I know Bonnie's a critter fanatic. She loves her critters. This is a really fun way to do that. Now, if you notice on my box, I have no idea where that card went. Here we go. I took him off of he wasn't on the square. He was over the card, right? You can do a lot with this technique, and it really does add interest. It makes the card appear like it's all one piece of art and not broken up into layers. Now we're going to take your pick tool. If you don't have that, you can use, you can even like lick your fingertip and pick them up. Just don't like send colds to anybody. How about that? There. Yeah. So we're going to add some dancing little daisies. Just a dot will do you. And I put a dot down and I pull it up. And then I'm going to grab one of those daisies and put it right over the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. And these are kind of like clay daisies. They're really fun texture. So anytime you use a liquid adhesive, you know it's going to need to dry. The instant adhesive that you could use are our glue dots. Those are like instantaneous. Shh. Shh. Melody.
He's hollering. He's calling the dog, and I'm telling him to be quiet.
Well, doesn't he usually haul out to the games? I know he's done that in the past. He's a hoot. Okay. So we're preparing, I send my leaders on a team coach purses. So I was narrowing down coach purses, and now I'm sending coach purses to the girls on our teams. And she goes, "Can you move the meeting for me?" I was like, "No, not after this. Not after getting that post out. Like, no, you're just going to have to deal." So she's missing out today, but she got her package with a coach purse. And I was like, "Well, it's making up for it." She's like, "Yeah, it sure is." And I love these embellishments. What do you guys think? I mean, it's different, right?
Yes, they're cute.
There you go. Super simple card. If I were to add an embellishment, or I mean a greeting to this, what you can do is put it on the inside. You can add a punch. And if you're going to do that, you guys will see this on this box card that I did want to show you a little technique here. So here I stamped the cardstock with the greeting before I embossed it in my cut and emboss machine. That way I don't have to fiddle around it, and it doesn't take away from the stamping. But I like it. And it's such an easy card. What do you guys think? Is this the cutest winner?
Mm-hmm.
It's darling.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. I love it too. I just think these characters are so fun. And I like critters in general, but these are a hoot and a half. Though bunnies were a serious problem for us in California. And we lived in a community called Conejo Valley, which, if you don't know Spanish, means rabbit in Espanol, conejo. So it lived up to its name. And my dogs would go racing out the door. Well, as my puppy got bigger, he's now 100 pounds, just over 100 pounds. He would blast through the screen door and like rip it constantly. We were buying new screen doors all the time.
Mm.
So I had to leave doors open during the day and then keep the glass door if he was not oh my goodness. And he'd go running and thump. He's a hoot and a half, that big boy. Okay. I am trying to figure out how to shuffle this a little bit more effectively, but there's a card sitting on the floor, of course. So.
Lay them down on your table and just make them just use your hand and shovel them all together.
That's a good idea, Bon Bon.
Drop them on the floor and pick them back up.
No, just put them on your table and just shuffle them around.
Yeah.
That'll be better for you.
It's right, because it can't go upside down. It can't be like, this is
Right,
even more
there you go.
toddlerish. This is a
There you
nod
go.
to my childhood. This whole card making and the whimsical critters and
Mhm.
messing with the cards. I'm sure my grandfather would have had a heart attack if I did this. He was serious about his crafting, his card making. I mean, his card
Mhm.
playing, not making.
Yeah,
Actually, he never lost his
that
temper.
generation played a lot of cards.
They sure did, and they did a lot of puzzles. I don't do
Yeah.
puzzles, but he and Grandma really loved the puzzles. The blessings of a grandparent. I have to say, it's a legacy gift to your grandkids, you guys.
Amen.
If you're a grandparent, you are building like legacy pieces everywhere you go, and you get to be pseudo grandmas, pseudo aunties to the kids in the life. I mean, my kids were just saying that about Bonnie today. We swung by her house and they were like, she's like a pseudo grandma. And then Genevieve's like, yeah, one that's pimping me out, but that's a whole nother issue, Bonnie.
Shame on her. She's the one that asked me.
So Bonnie has a grandson the same age as my daughter, and she's trying to get them to meet. And so
Hey, Genevieve is the one
I
that
want to see what he looks like.
Genevieve is the one that asked me about him while you were on the front porch.
Did she? Oh, little snappy there, that girl. She did not tell me that.
She said, "Is your grandson going to the dance?"
Oh,
I don't know. She says, "Well, I think he was invited like that." And I didn't know what to say. I was like, "Oh, I don't know."
so her grandson, you guys, this is amazing how it works. Her grandson does the same curriculum our girls do for homeschooling. And in Fort Wayne and Indiana, I think there's just a lot of support for homeschoolers, and they have dances all the time. So this weekend, Friday is a formal dance and Saturday is a formal dance. And my daughters are going to the Saturday formal winter ball. And so they're really excited. So that would have been a good time for them to meet on. Okay, get your second cards.
Okay.
We're going to get your second card and we're going to do a picture frame. So you're going to go all the way around.
This is like going on a cruise.
Is
That's how
it?
they play. That's how they play bingo. It's different every
Well,
time.
Yes, it is different every time. Well, and then the app that I use for bingo at my retreats, it's like really advanced. It's like, do this pattern. And it's like a peacock. I'm like, what the heck? No, we're not doing peacocks. Wow, it's quite easy. I can explain a peacock and bingo. It's just silly little app. Okay.
Dear.
So
So
you
we're
guys,
going around the whole outside.
we're going to do the whole outside picture frame, Bon. So we're going to do across all four sides.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now, you guys know there's always a pop quiz at my events. And what it is I want to know what your favorite card is and why. So usually, and I don't know why I didn't do it, Stacy probably could have smacked my fingers, but not that she would, but I usually ask you before we start what you think your favorite card is going to be. And it's never what you think it's going to be at the end. So I always think I know what it's going to be and then it changes, but whatever. It's just because they're so happy. They're just so happy. But what did I do with my other card? Yeah, that's always interesting. You guys were seeing me. I didn't do anything. I don't know. Huh. Okie doke. Yep, it's down here. Okay. So far we have these two cards. We have joy, and then we have a joyful little critter dancing in the rain. So we lived in California, as you guys know, and there was about 9 days of rain a year in California. This year, they got rain and snow in the same week. And they didn't know what to do with themselves, y'all. They didn't know what to do. So whereas Utah, where my sister lives, she was kind of got a bunch of snow. And then the Dakotas, I think, got a ton more snow. So are y'all ready?
Mhm.
Are you all set? Let's go.
You're ready.
We have G50, G50, G46. Oh, we are talking Toddlerville here. G46, y'all. O66, O66, B2, B2, N43, N43, O74, O74, N42, N42, N34, N34, N35. Real advanced here, people. N35. We're in the end zone. There you go. I-25, I-25, G58, G58, G59, G59, I-18, I-18. Are you shaking your head no at me, girl?
No, the dog.
B1, B1, B9, B9, N32, N32, N33, N33, O72, O72, G57, G57, I30, I30, I17, I17, G60, G60, O65, O65, G52, G52, G47, G47, G56, G56, the G zone, I24, I24, B14, B14, O70, O70, O68, O68, I23, I23, O71, O71, O63, O63, I27, I27, B15, B15, B11, B11, B3, B3, O67, O67, O64, O64, B7, B7, N38, N38, O69, O69, B4, B4. Before you go, know that I think you're the bomb. O62, O62, N41, N41, O73, O73, N37, N37, G53, G53, N39, N39, B10, B10, I16, I16, N40, N40, I26, I26, B12, B12, O75. O75. B6. B6. G54. G54. N45. N45. N44. N44. G55. G55. I28. I28. I22. I22. O61. We're getting close. O61.
Mm-mm.
N31. N31. B8. B8. I20. I20. N36. N36. I19.
Cards almost full.
I19. We're getting there. Look at this is it. I29.
Bingo.
Show us your frame, baby girl. Nice. She got it all the way around, Deb. There you go. Okay. That's
I like
awesome.
I like 3 numbers of having the whole card done.
I know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 cards left. I mean, and
Yeah.
Denise only needed 1. Oh, that's
I needed
hysterical, you guys.
I
Okay.
needed one too.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're wrapping up. We have 1 card left to do, and you get to have that fabulous Welcoming Woods stamp set, babe.
Oh,
That's what you
lovely.
get.
Thank
Yay.
you.
You're welcome. You didn't own that one, did you?
I don't.
Oh, right.
I'm ripping my card out.
Delicious. That's going to you. Oh, good girl. Stacy's showing too. Good job. Making sure I don't lose it. Where'd I put it? Okay. So we're going to hop on. There it is. We're going to hop. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the other new paper, and then we'll jump into the last card of the night, and then the last bingo. The last bingo prize is our Stamparatus. So I hope you're excited about that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. I think that's what, $50 in the catalog? Not a bad win. None of these are.
Nope. Nice.
Okie dokie artichokes. So what we're looking at is another really cool textured paper. It's called By the Bay. We have a seaside set that is in here. And I have to tell you, I'm not really keen on Stampin' Up's photo of cards that they put in the catalog because you can do so much more with it. That's kind of where I went with my head. But these all have a pearlized accent. Can you see the pearl accent to every page? So they're so pretty. And there's metallics. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous, you guys. So pretty. And it's iridescent and wavy, but it doesn't scream fish necessarily, right? It doesn't say it has to be a seashell. Super pretty, but there is one sheet that does. Like there's a sheet that, oh, I just love look at the soft, subtle, pastel-y colors there with that gold accent. But there is this page that does say nautical, all those swimming fishies.
Oh. Swirl.
So pretty. And so the backs are just as beautiful. Really soft, subtle colors that are pulled together for a really pretty combination. And the sucky part about that, quite honestly, is when the back is as pretty as the front, you get really torn because you don't want to not use that metallic or that pearl. And look at those little mussels, the mussels that you see right there. And they're shiny. They're so pretty. So I love this collection, but I was thinking, do I need to have another Seedside collection? And then that paper got in my hands and I was like, girl, I need that Seedside collection. I'm just saying, that's just too pretty not to grab. So I did. There you go. And actually, my kids really my father-in-law is declining. So the kids want to go back and see their grandfather before he passes. And so that'll be an upcoming trip for us. And I praise the Lord, my husband has a job. We can afford to do that. Now, are you guys ready for your necklace paper? I'm just saying. It's so pretty. Okay. I'm not dramatizing. I'm saying it's so pretty. This is a celebration collection of designer series paper.
Ooh.
And if you like purple, this has got, waiting for this one. I know, Denise, right? Oh, such a beautiful collection. And they're all really well drawn. Now, this paper is free in the celebration catalog, but it has a coordinating stamp set and die so that you can do that. And I have some really award-winning, I've won awards for the techniques that I'm going to show you guys with this stamp set. Really pretty earthy colors. It's a little bit darker. Like, see how the black mixed in? Oh, I kind of find it like super pretty. Look at that purple. Look at Mel. It's all you all day long.
Yes.
Those pretty purple roses. And then the back is a deep blackberry there. So I think it's a little moody in a good way, not like a teenager. Which of course my precious girls are never moody. Okay.
No.
So a lot more black to this one. And the pattern is really retro and cool on the back. And then this is that paper that we use to make your, we did a recent card on it, but this is what we use to make your necklaces out of. So you can see that there, really fine line detail. And then here's a combination. I mean, this could be wallpaper. I mean, imagine, right? Super pretty, gorgeous backgrounds. Yes, son, do you need me?
I need to print out this web page. Is there a button I should hit to do so?
Print screen, put it on a Word document and print it.
I don't know if that would work with the.
Mommy's on the live.
Well, do you know any other way besides just copy?
I don't know any other live ways. He's 18 and he's up here without a shirt, and it is freezing up here, y'all. Bless his heart. Teenage boys. Yes, I don't know how to print a screen. You can hit Control V. No, what's the print? What's
That's
the
what I'm
print?
asking for, yeah.
Is it Control V to print?
No, that's the copy.
That's the copy. Control P.
Mm.
Try Control P.
Does your phone know?
Does anybody here know? Stacy would know.
Control P is working. All
Control
right.
P is working.
Control P.
So there you go. Sorry guys, he's 18 and there's
He
no
knew where
boundaries.
He knew where to find you.
Yes,
When they need something, they know where to go.
they eventually do find me. They narrow down all the options. And so yeah,
That's pretty
And-
paper.
it is gorgeous. And the stamp set and dies are equally as beautiful. So who knew it could make jewelry too? You guys didn't know, but it can. So there you go. Okay. So
This art
this
paper is
is
pretty too. This
Yes.
art paper is pretty too. Yeah.
It sure is. This is our Valentine's collection. And so we're going to slip all those bits and baubles out, y'all. And I pray y'all have the bits and baubles. Okay. So this is So Much Love or Love You So Much. And so you should have in white the die cut words. You should have in petal pink and in white the other pieces. So you should have a big white piece. You should have these petal pink, or no, these are Blushing Bride. Blushing Bride, I think, or petal pink. I don't know. It's one of them, y'all. And so it's going to go just like this. And you're going to, and I'm going to use multi-purpose liquid adhesive to put this one together. So Much Love. Denise, you get a spanking. She cheated and already did her card, y'all. So much. Control P is no longer working. Son, I'm not stopping my live to help you. You're letting me know, but I'm not saving you. Save yourself for 18. There you go. So Much Love. So you're going to put this together. Really easy. So one of the things I like to point out, if you don't have it, you need it, is our silicone craft sheets. So what I do is I put things upside down on the silicone craft sheet, and it kind of holds that image down, but it also will collect all your extra adhesive. So we're going to go in and just kind of adhesive out less than you think you need. You guys don't need a raised line of adhesive. You just need a little. So we were gifted concert tickets for King and Country tomorrow. So my cousin was able to give us tickets for King and Country, and we get to go see them in concert. And that is like a bucket list thing for me because I love for King and Country. So, these and the stamp set for this one. Now, the paper that you guys will find, the Valentine's paper, has a heart coordinating stamp set, but it's too early for Valentine's for me. I know I'm supposed to be there, but I'm not. So, but there's so much love. I can send this all year long. And and one of the benefits to multi-purpose liquid adhesive is that you can kind of move it for a little while. And this reminds me of cookies. Recently, Bonnie and I took a cooking class with one of my crafting friends, and Kathleen has some amazing skills with decorating cookies. So she taught us how to do so. And it was really fun, but it kind of looks like icing to me.
Yeah. Oops. It dropped her.
Oh no.
Oh, did you hear me say that? Didn't mean to. There we go.
If anybody's catching this on the live or on the replay, this is just a preview of the upcoming mini catalog for our January launch. And this is a reward class that our customers and friends that are crafty friends with me, they get to participate in for free. So they receive this kit for free and we get to create it together. So I'm just inviting people to enjoy along, but I can't manage more. I'm just not able to handle the chat on that. So I'm not ignoring anybody purposefully, but there you go. All you have to do is shop with me and you can participate in these events as well. And I'll talk to you on those. There you go. So my daughter was really vehement that I needed to stamp some of this stuff for you guys. But if you don't know, that's actually against Stampin' Up's policy. We're not allowed to stamp anything and send it to you. So I went over it. Yeah. And so she was vehemently like, Mom, who says we follow stupid rules? And I was like, yes, I know. But
a rebel on your hands.
A little bit. I don't know where she gets it from, but she's my sass. Let me see here. Okay. Now, if you have this and you're worried about sticky, that's where you would take your embossing buddy and you can pat this after you're done. And the embossing powder from the embossing buddy will like kind of fill in any sticky stuff. And that's one of the reasons you really want to have one of those embossing buddies. Our embossing kit, I believe, is back in stock. So you guys can get that. But this So Much Love is so pretty.
So
I want to ink the edges.
You totally can, Stace.
Yeah.
So let me double check what color this is and you can be specific. This is I believe our mint macaron. And then this is the, it is Blushing Bride. Blushing Bride. So that would be a really pretty accent. You guys can also, one of my go-tos always is Wink of Stella. So you can always use Wink of Stella on your projects. Now, these papers are double-sided. So say you don't care for the little bicycle, which with the flower baskets and the hearts, you have an option of flipping either side around. So just keep that in mind. I'm not, tied to you doing it exactly my way. I tell people all the time, I am not the boss of your card. Please do you. So it's designed to kind of show the pink like this. This is where my eyes went with that. If you can see, it was to have the paper connect on the pink and the pink kind of capping it out. And then it's going to go on the front of this mint mackerel cardstock. See, isn't it more rewarding, son, when you can figure it out yourself?
Yes.
Well, God had another lesson for you tonight, babe. You're just going to have to deal. Mhm. I have no idea what you just said, but that's okay. I stopped listening. Love my kid.
Yep. To us, it's funny because he interrupted you, but not to you, maybe.
I'm so used to it. I think I don't know. I've gotten to the point where somebody interrupts all the time in my life. And I think if you like me, hopefully you don't mind that my children are my reason why.
No.
They're my here. And, so there's
No.
a funny story to tell you about this kid. Wait, he's right now without a shirt. So let me tell you a story about him. When I was one of the first demonstrators to ever start filming for Stampin' Up. He thinks this story is funny. So back then, my husband had to hold the camera while I filmed across from him. So if you find my old videos, you'll see. And I was a nursing mom, so I had to wear scarves to cover my chest because one of the women at MOPS was like, it looks inappropriate. And I was like, really? It's that bad? She's like, I can see too much. And I was like, it's a shirt, it's covered, but nope. So I got real definitive. But my son thought he should do a strip show. So it wasn't lives, but he decided to walk through my filming behind me while I'm filming, and I can't stop to correct him. So the fourth pass, at this point, he's got no clothes. None. And he's walking around, maybe his undies. And I'm recording, and I was so tired of recording over and over because John's losing his patience. We didn't have stands back then. And it was, and then to edit it would have going to be a nightmare, right? I just knew. And I had a newborn on top of 2 other toddlers and Sal. So I was talking, and if you see me in the other screen, and I just kept stamping, and I shoved him like this out of the photo. And here goes this little body flying, and he's giggling because he thinks it's funny. Well, several people, I posted the video because I thought it was funny. Well, let me tell you, some judgy women out there called Child Protective Services on me.
Oh, Lord.
Huh?
Oh, my goodness.
So I had to take the video down. So you guys can't find that video anymore, but it was super funny. And he still takes proud of the fact that he was strutting through my videos, just like, nobody's business, that boy. So here, if you were to daub it, Stacy, this is another thing I would do is I would take and daub all of this with that, with the pink as well, the blushing bride, just around the whole square so that it has a little bit more of a cohesive look, but that's okay too. You don't have to if you don't want to. This is going to be very flat on the base. But yeah. And many people commented they thought it was hysterical, but it took 1 or 2 cranky people called CPS.
There's always one.
There is. Well, if you guys didn't know, I was in foster care as a kid. And so for me, it was traumatic to have the police show up at my door. Yeah. Denise did hers a little bit differently. It was a real terrifying thing. And then I was able to answer all the questions, and then they left, and I collapsed on the floor. And God is so funny because he sent one of my best friends at the house at the exact moment. She didn't even know why she was showing up, but she pulls up and the police are pulling away, and she's like running up to the door, like, what's going on? And here I am crying on the floor inside of my house. And she just walked in because she's one of my besties.
Aw.
And she picked me up and she explained about how she put her daughter outside when her daughter was throwing a temper tantrum, and neighbors called CPS on her as well. So, and they showed up and she's like, now you could tell them to just take your kid. Like at that point, you're like, just take them. I'm done. Apparently I have failed. She goes, but you were really brave to stand up to them.
Mhm.
So this here kind of covers the seam, but there you go. A simple but feminine and pink and green card, and that little blue. So I have to say, I always minimize the amount of colors. Do you know the color theory rule? I don't know if you know the color theory rule. What's appealing to the eye? So anything that you have on your card that's the most of the color is the highest percentage. So you take that at your 100%. Then your second color has to be half of that first color. So, and you don't count neutral. So white's not accounted on this card. So your second color, which would probably be my pink, would be like 50% of the 100%. So a small strip. So you see the small strips and that little accent here. Actually, the pink might be the 100% on this, and the mint might be the back. And then you have the blue here, and that's going to be, or the red, however you want to look at it. That's usually 50% of the last color. So it's one color, half of that, and half of the last color. And that should be how you balance your crafting projects. It's a little color theory for you. And it's soothing to the eye. The only time you can really bypass that is if you balance your card colors perfectly and you stay in a color family. It's recommended. So you stay with brights, or you stay with subtles or regals, and you do like a rainbow or a striped pattern. So there you go. Otherwise, it's overwhelming to the senses. So did you guys get to wrap that card up? What do you think so far?
Love it.
Do you love it, Stacy?
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty.
Okay, so what was our pop quiz? Our pop quiz is, which of these three cards is your favorite for the evening? So we have, goodness, y'all know. Okay. We have the Joyful Bunny, we have the Love You So Much, and we have Joy. Which is your favorite card and why?
Joy, because I love purple.
I love the Joy.
I like the bunny. I mean, I didn't think I would, but it's so cute.
He is so cute. What do you think,
Yeah,
Deb?
I like the animals. I like that,
Yeah.
the raindrops, and the animals are so cute.
Right?
The bunny.
The bunny.
Oh, there we go.
You critters. And the last
Yep.
one stands out brightly, according to Denise. And Melody, did you see what was your favorite, babe?
I like the fox.
Foxy one, you. There you go. So these collections, you will be receiving your packet in the mail coming up if you haven't already. It's not consistent. So, you know, Bonnie is what, 30 minutes from Stacy and I, and she already got her packet. So Stacy, yours will be whenever Julie puts it out.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
just gonna blame her, right? That's our postmaster. And so we have our last bingo of the day. Are you guys ready? This is a biggie. This is a doozy. So this is for the Stamparatus, and it is a blackout. So you have to get everything covered on your new. Girl, that picture frame was 6 away from being blacked out. So you're good. You're almost there. So
Well,
get all sassy.
it's going to be whoever hollers first, because we all will if you go through the whole thing.
Exactly.
So if I were you, Carol, you might want to unmute yourself, and Bonnie as well, because when we get there, you might want to go halfway through. I don't know. It's up to you guys, but you be you. I mean, I'd hate for you to be yelling and I don't hear you. That would suck. And it sounds like you have some women that are willing to take you down. So be ready. Who knew crafters? Well, then again, crafters are familiar with cutting you. So there you go. They have no fear of the shears. So Okay, that's our toddler play of the day. Let's see how that goes. It's probably not good enough, but we will be fine. Let's connect that like a little kid, like we do. Sure, of course. So yeah, so my son, and I have no idea where he got the idea of being a strip teaser in the middle of filming, but oh my goodness, let me tell you. And I could only film back then while my baby was napping. So here I had to keep the other two toddlers entertained. And then
How old was he?
oh wait, so there would have been only one other toddler. So there'd have been two girls at that point. So he would have been 5, 2, 4, yep, 4 and 5. Walking
they
on,
like-
stripping himself.
They like to show off at that age.
Is that what it was? Let me tell you, it would have been cute, but you're like, stop it. And he's like, okay. And then he comes back and is less clothes. You're like, what the heck are you doing? Okay. Motherhood is a joyful, joyful journey, let me say.
Amen.
You have to laugh or you have to cry. Let's just say there's a good balance of them. Are you ready? Are you set?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, before we end this evening, I just want you guys to know what a thank you for coming and joining me. Thank you so much. I think you guys are fabulous. In your packets, if you guys haven't already, you will be receiving information about our club. I know I emailed it out. Those clubs start. If you did not get that email, I'll send a follow-up email. Those clubs start in January. So you want to sign up beforehand. And there's 2 clubs. They run every other month. So it's January, March, etc. And then the second club starts in February. So it's February, April, etc. And so there's free shopping and you get a coupon sheet with free product that you can order every single month. And then there's a birthday bonus where you'll get a huge birthday bonus, huge order bonus. I think it's 25% on your order. You get to save off on your order. So you can never limit that. So you want to join, let me know. Make sure you get yourself in because there's only so many spots that we can do so that it's balanced. And it's only a $30 a month order. So, or bi-monthly if you only do one club. So, and we do techniques every month. So lots of fun. Okay. And we would do those via Zoom as well. So you will get those. It'll be a Zoom meeting at the last Friday, I believe, of every month. So there you go. And we're going to play Blackout. So you get your last bingo card. N31. N31. B4. B4. Now, I'm sorry if my husband says I make his head spin and not in a good way. He's like, you should flip the switch on subjects. So if I did that to y'all, I'm sorry. I-27. I-27. N44. N44. N37. N37. G57. G57. Of course you will. G49. G49. N35. N35. G56. G56. G53. G53. G50. G50. G46. G46. G58. G58. G52. G52. G59. G59. O64. O64. O62. O62. I-26. I-26. O73. O73. I-23. I-23. N32. N32. B14. B14. O75. O75. O61. O61. I-28. I-28. I-22. I-22, O-71, O-71, B-9, B-9, I-20, I-20, B-11, B-11, I-18, I-18, N-39, N-39, B-2, B-2, B-3, B-3, N-38, N-38, B-7, B-7, B-12, B-12, B-15, B-15, B-13, B-13, I-19, I-19, I-29, I-29, I-30, I-30, B-6, B-6, B-8, B-8, G-48, G-48, ooh, wrong area, N-43, N-43, G-55, G-55, G-51, G-51, B-5, B-5, G-54, G-54, I-21, I-21, N-34, N-34, N-45, N-45, N-42, N-42. Now, I'm going to warn Carol and Bonnie and Deb, you guys are muted. So you're getting down.
Yes.
Whoops.
And so, fair warning, you want to
We've
call
been
it up.
muted.
All right, G60, G60, N40, N40, O72, O72, O65, O65, O66, O66, I17, I17, O70, O70, O63, O63, N36, N36, B1, B1. I'm getting closer. O68, O68, I16, I16, G47, G47, I24, I24.
Come on, one more.
Ooh.
Carol unmuted herself. She's like,
I have one more.
I do too.
074,
Nope.
074,
Yay, bingo.
Ah,
So for a person who never wins, she won twice tonight. There you go.
Do you want my, Carol, do you want my stamps?
No, that's okay. You earned it. You
It's okay.
I
I'll share. I won
the
twice.
last
That
one.
doesn't,
Someone
that
else
doesn't seem
bingo.
fair. That doesn't seem fair.
Oh no. Like I can literally be the last card.
I wasn't going to tell you what the last four were. So y'all were good. We had four more to go. So there was a lot of you pretty close. Congratulations, Melody. Carol, you guys were such good
Thank
players.
you.
And
Thank
y'all, I
you.
hope your Christmas plans are coming along and that you're blessed and that there's something pretty wrapped under your tree and in your stocking. And keep an eye out for Happy Mail. I hope it gets to you before Christmas. There is something pretty in it for you guys. So for
you.
every one of you. And I think you're fabulous and I appreciate you.
Thank you
God
so much.
bless you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you,
Christmas.
Jamie. This was
And
great
there's gonna be a
fun.
full lineup by
Fine.
next week.
Thank you.
There'll be a full
I-
lineup of classes. So you guys should know what's coming your way to join us in the new year, online and in person. So we want you guys to take care. Merry Christmas from Denise as well. What did you say, Melody?
I have to go finish my order.
Yes,
had-
don't forget
I had
that
to
free
stop.
shipping tonight.
I had to stop to get online, so I have to go finish now.
Friendly reminder, every $75 if you order it with me, you guys get a mystery box sent in the mail this month. So don't miss out on ordering because you get to score double, kind of. It's really nice. So you guys have a good Christmas. Pop an order if you can. If you can't, I will see you soon. Look for your happy mail. Mwah! God bless.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.